Okay everyone, we are back. Time restart. Let's have better success today than we did yesterday. Because the stupid power went out when we were live streaming yesterday, didn't it? Yay! Which was annoying. Let's see if it actually saved anywhere. Hopefully it did. I guess that's it. It would only been 7 minutes away. Let's see if it'll load. Summer 1181 AD. Mongols will be possibly showing up fairly soon. Maybe. Kind of. We'll see. Well, he's probably not going to be. Wow. I think he was. I think I already got him. Let's see. Wow, Mustafa. I think he was at Kazan. Let's see. There he is. Alright. You are 54. Lots of chivalry. He's got dread, so I'd like to give him that, but I don't think it's going to let me, is it? So I think I was going to send him out to kill somebody like him, wasn't I? I know I did. I sent him up here, put in a watchtower for some strange reason, and yeah. We'll go and clear them out because we only saw them because he was going up there anyway. Very good. Let's get some cheap units. Now he's gone into hiding now. I think I also managed to kill off him. Where exactly are we at? Oh yes, he just lost a big battle over there, and we have to pull him back to there. Give him those. Did we miss anything important? Right, you can now get into there. And that is a faction leader. Alright, let's hope somebody shows up to watch today. Let's hope. I'm getting as many views on this as before. We're going to have to try some different mods. Kwarezmians. Right, is there anyone watching? Two watching? Okay, well, it says two watching. Could be me watching on my phone. I think we had a little force already gathered here, didn't we? That will go out and kill him off. I think we also assassinated him and got him under siege, so that's only got a 40% chance. That's only got 40. I think. Let's see. What's your chance of getting in? Yeah, he got in. Yeah, we'd killed him, and I remember we'd got a new under siege. So that removes a general. They could always spawn one in now. We don't want any unpleasant surprises though, do we? What's your chance against him? Only 13, but we could go and do some sabotage. Right. we're getting close to knocking out the Turks, actually. And wasn't there somebody coming by ship? It's like an army with some generals there. Alright. Kill them then. You're going off somewhere to make us some money. Honey? What are we making from the merchants? 2,700. Still have a lot of corruption though, don't we?
How may I serve, Sultan? We march. Yes.
Keep pushing. Na'am. They might come down. I think we have a mission to capture that, don't we? Yerevan. And we will. Oh yeah, we'd killed him off. I wonder if he'll do the same thing, because just to be on the safe side, I had put units around there, hadn't I? And then we went off and killed him. And there was two generals who was moving around. You weren't out in my territory last time. You failed? That ain't good. You shouldn't be over there. Don't like that. Big, decent sized force. Yeah. I mean, we're this close to wiping them out. We should really keep going. Just leave those as a garrison anyway.
Orders. As you will. The sun sets on today's journey.
Right, we have an assassin there. I'm pretty sure I killed him, but I want to give him a chance to take him. Let me move him out. If he fails to kill him, then we'll use the assassin. And he will. He will, most assuredly. Most assuredly. Those are even more expensive than our Kwarezmian nobles. I thought they were going to be cheaper, honestly. We don't have a good shock cav or middle tier shock cav at the moment. Got our heavy archers, Persian archers, Saracen archers, heavy archers. In fact, we upgraded the building, the next one. We wouldn't be able to get the levy archers. We want access to as many units as possible. Yeah, I think I've taken someone out, like the artillery, and just put them on there. A little fort up there would be very useful. Your chance against him is terrible. Who indeed? Who indeed? Right. They're just not very good at spying. Don't know why. Right. This is what we did. We also put you up there. Then we came up and he did exactly the same thing. And I'm pretty sure I saved it, but let's go and get him. Indeed. And we just shot him. He was like right there. And there he is. We're just watching the percentages go up as he was getting shot. These horse archers have been very good at taking out enemy generals. I mean, really good. You don't need to run into him. See? 13% already. 16, 18, 22. He's doing exactly the same thing. There's some friendly fire going on. I think he was the factioneer, wasn't he? We want them split up, so somebody will be firing at him. So he keeps getting shot. There'll be even more friendly fire if they get involved. He's about to run into them. Go on. Getting close, isn't he? I think you took about 100 casualties. No, taken 130. And there was a Persian spearman who should have held up a lot better. But I'm sure we killed him. Not even sure why you're marching away from him. He's right there. Why are you marching over? Silly Billy. Takes a lot less damage when he's moving.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
Bloody enemy.
Victory is well within our grasp. In time, our foe will surely
Yeah, he's
see this
killed
and
quite a
lose
few of
heart.
them. Probably killing a lot of our own men at this point. He's gone.
Your enemy flees before us like a herd of goats. Drive them from the battle.
Oh, he'd better not escape you, because we killed him. There he goes. He's down.
Victory is ours.
Costs
Victory, both righteous
200
and well-deserved. It cannot be said
250.
otherwise.
240. But that's another one. We're getting good at killing their leaders, aren't we? killed a lot of them. I think I offered it because so we can farm him, and they rejected it, which is fine. And then we put together an army over here, didn't we? Yeah, we're going to send those out. That's our first unit of those. We'll see how good they are. Took a beating, didn't you?
How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. How may I serve, Sultan?
An absolute beating.
As you will.
Alright, this guy's 38, but he's got chivalry on him. He's got dread. And again, I will fix this up before the next campaign, so that we can transfer all of them over. I'll shoot attack you, alright. In fact, we should put a fort over there at some point. And then he can come down. Between them, they'll get Yerevan. And Diplomat is all the way up there. Oliver de Normandy. I'm guessing he comes from Normandy. And the other one was over there. Although he's quite old, I think, isn't he? Would be Inquisitor.
Is there something I can do for you? Unfortunately,
At some point I'll attack you, or you'll attack me. I don't trust them. I just don't. They don't look trustworthy. But we've got a good enough force there, anyway. We might even get a Man of the Hour event.
We will smite this foe, Sultan.
That's where I had a rebel general, rebel family member, a traitor. There's a priest behind there. You're not particularly happy, are you? %. It's all heresy. I think that'd be going down by now. I'm seeing heretics up there. Ah, there's one.
Salam alaikum. Who has rejected
I don't know. How about you?
Is the infidel's name?
Trying to get him,
There is a target you had in mind.
and you're like
One less
1, 2,
infidel would
3,
see the
4, 5, 6, 7. 7 turns away, at least. There's also another one right there.
Who or what offends you, mighty Sultan?
Those heretics offend me.
Sets on this one's land.
They offend me a great deal. They vex me. I am truly vexed. Alright. Can we get any more generals? Bulgar. No, don't need to. Bulgar and Avars. We'll get a couple of those to help out against those rebels. Oh yeah, we get to hash him now. Right, I think that's everyone, everywhere. Yep. Missed some buildings. Yeah, that's my main military recruitment centre, isn't it? Or it will be. Sure, income? It's not particularly good, is it? Yeah, you'll probably never make that. Right. Right, in that one. I don't think I've missed anything. Still need to get the corruption level down now.
Separating the men, mighty. Separating the men, mighty Sultan.
I was going to play the Fatimids, but I had a lot of, well, we did a lot of killing of Fatimids in the Scottish campaign. Ooh, what are they coming at me with? Very good force. Not sure where they got it from. Must have been out there wandering around, because that's their only other fortress. And a good sized force there. Well, we have to kill them at some point.
The infidels do not deserve life. Take it from them.
Hospitallers! Oh, another misty day. I hate fighting in the snow, I hate fighting in the mist, and I especially hate fighting in the trees. But oh well. I mean, I could have waited, but I never wait. This looks like it's a slight elevation. Not by much though. Funny thing is, I conquered this whole region. In fact, I conquered the whole map in the last campaign as Scotland, and I never once saw the Bedouin camel riders as a mercenary. Not once. And I was literally recruiting every mercenary unit out there. I don't know why they didn't show up. But I think we'll get some good use out of them. Yeah. Where are you at? Get over there. I think those horse archers will do a good job of protecting that flank.
foe brings more men to the battle.
Okay, those ones are going to be coming in pretty quickly. Managed to deploy right near them. They're already coming in. I can't see them, but they're out here.
Mighty Sultan, the winds of fate have turned against us. The foe seems to be winning the battle.
He's got to be right on top of them. There they are. We might as well try to jump on them. He's already hit them. Good username. I encountered that character in the Game of Thrones mod, which I'm playing. Oh, dismounted supplies. Those are dangerous. But we're doing quite well against them. Gonna lose all of our Armenians though. Who's on the extreme flank? Nope.
Curse the sun that shines on our disgrace. We must turn the wind of battle, or we will taste ashes instead of victory.
Oh, blasted Gulam cavalry. Those are tough. Well, plus they have 82 men in their unit. Yep, already got units breaking. Going to be a very chaotic battle there. Just charge, like I tell you. Try to get them out. We haven't lost too many generals in this entire campaign. Also, I swear we took them off skirmish. No, not the heavy spearmen. Try to avoid them. Oh, he's down to 6 already. He's probably not going to make it. But we'll keep fighting. He's got all these horse archers. I lost one general, he went rebel on me. Blast him. And I can never find him again. I know where he's supposed to be. Why are you getting yourself caught? Yeah, I figured he would be. Vengeance, no, that's a dowry thing. Only dowries do that. We don't believe in vengeance. Tolerance and forgiveness. I thought they would have gotten a lot more kills, but they haven't. You didn't even get off many of your javelins.
The sun that shines on our disgrace. We must turn the wind of battle, or we will taste ashes instead of victory.
I swear I'd taken them all off a skirmish. You normally get a lot of kills with your javelins. Oh, even they're breaking now. Only 27%. Those supplies have been very good for the Turkish faction. I wonder how much they cost. Thinking about who we'll be playing as next as well. Norway or Denmark or someone in Iberia, I think. Well, I did say I kind of like one of those Italian factions, but we did Sicily last. Well, last year. Still got 2,000 plus. We didn't kill anyone there, did we? Well, at least we can afford to get them back.
You know we are loyal to you.
I know.
Fight like a cornered snake. Pull back.
Well, that also gave us some map info.
Calling off our siege of the infidels.
Does that mean Fatimids have taken Trebizond? Kind of looks like their border. He's 42, but we just lost one. That Gorgon. Scientific breakthrough has been discovered that an ore from the Asia Minor region of Magnesia that attracts iron also can make a piece of that metal orientate itself to point to the north, as reliably as a devout Muslim would turn to face Mecca. This strange phenomena has been captured in a small device known as a compass that cartographers and navigators have begun embracing in earnest, claiming it will take much of the guesswork out of the art of exploration and map making. Yeah. Where are you going?
Of course, Sultan. Tomorrow's journey awaits. What does the Sultan will?
Besieged, are you? Oh, the Scots are up there, and a Scottish princess.
You have a proposition for Scotland, noble sire.
Well, we can't get a marriage alliance, but get some extra money.
No, we cannot quite accept this. I was almost able to accept.
That's very rare that they would come back with the same offer. You drive a hard bargain, woman.
It was a fair deal.
Huh.
Good day, sire.
According to you, they are going hard for the English, aren't they? Paul Douglas, James Langton. They've got some really good units in there already. And this is the early era campaign. Alright.
What is the infidel's name?
Well, they've taken a fair amount out from there, haven't they?
You had in mind, yes? Now, it will soon be but a memory.
Alright, they've got an assassin in there though.
I live to obey, Sultan. Who or what offends your mighty soul?
Got him. Wow, that's like 5 of their leaders. in the last maybe 7 or 8 turns.
From the shadows, I shall be watching, leaving no trace. Today's journey ends.
Alright, Pontus. Yeah? Trebizond has been taken by the
How may I serve, Sultan? We march.
Pyramids.
The sun sets on today's journey.
I was going to jump over there and steal it. Or try to.
Sultan. Yalla. Orders.
I was going to go and get it.
Sultan.
Because it has another port settlement.
Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? As you will. Merging our armies.
Okay, why can't I get you? Normally it doesn't show up. They're not available.
Your enemies shall fall swiftly. The infidels' walls will not save them, Sultan. Let me take this place for you, my
Let you take it.
We march. Continuing tomorrow, mighty Sultan.
I suppose there's a chance we'll get attacked, but shouldn't really.
Orders. How may I salam? Forming up together. We move, Sultan.
Who's got the better army?
By your will. As my Sultan wills. Sultan. Orders. How may I serve, Sultan? How may I salam?
Well, I've got a full stack.
How may I serve, Sultan? We move, as my Sultan wills. Na'am. Sultan. Yalla. How may I serve, Sultan? We move, Sultan. I serve your will.
You're going off to make some money.
As you will.
You'll go there next turn anyway.
Orders. Inshallah, we will smite these foes, Sultan. Yalla, the infidels' army will not survive. Yalla, my
Oh, there's
Sultan
nothing
wishes
special
you
in
dead.
there.
I serve the faith.
How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan, we march. The sun sets on
You
today's
go up there
journey.
with them.
Salam alaikum. This journey
We rest here until dawn.
Right. Okay, let's see if you can
serve the
take him.
Who spreads and
You got him.
which infidel must I silence? What is the infidel's name? There is a target you had in mind, yes? Like the wind, I will leave no trace. I must rest now, master.
I don't think that's the same one.
As you will,
That's where we got the new general.
as my Sultan wills. We move. Orders. Joining through the deck. We move.
We'll go after them.
Forces for strength, Sultan. There shall be no mercy for these infidels. How may I serve, Sultan?
And then we'll come up here. Pretty sure there's still rebels there. Yeah, we lost an Imam Astrakhan. Merchant, Sharjah. That's not Sharjah. Sharjah's down here. Right there. He was... We recruited him that long ago, funnily enough. We really didn't. Another family member in Mardin. We also got one coming of age. Timotaz. Shiraz. He's 49, but he's got some chivalry on him. Lord High Chancellor, always negative piety though. One authority, increased battlefield casualty odds. Oh, that'll come in useful. Oh, we'll let him have it. Oh, he's got two. You know what? In that case, we'll send him out. Just pass those ones over. Does help with public order, but yeah, you won't need it.
As my Sultan wills. Tomorrow's journey awaits.
Yeah, this would come in very useful. In fact, he could go and help out over there.
Close for battle. Our enemies will suffer.
How many are in there? 4.
Shubadak.
Orders. How may I serve, Sugala?
Infidels to kill, Sultan.
Right. When the Mongols show up, we're going to put in some forts over there.
We move. Resting here. Nothing will escape you here, Sultan.
Nothing and no one. Got to keep an eye out for those Turks. Don't see any out here. I think they're down to these 2 settlements. Plus the Yerevan. So it looks like a combination of me, the Fatimids, and the Byzantines knocked them out. Do we just accept? We'll get a notification 10 turns before the Mongols show up. We could just accept that we're going to lose it. But we're also going to destroy those military buildings. Ah, good. You've been upgraded. We should probably get into some better defences. Next level, if you ever made it, because you'd have more than double in size, the Citadel. How's your religion doing? Ah, very well. Sure you're on low tax? Yes. Very little corruption there. Nice. A lot of fighting there during the Iran-Iraq War. Back in the 80s. Oh, so you were not born then? Oh, we've now gone over 12,000 in corruption. Still, they're going to have to probably bring you back to help out. That's their new faction here. He got some mercenaries in there.
Our enemies will suffer.
Sultan,
Sultan.
as you will. Yalar,
Get over there.
continuing tomorrow, mighty Sultan.
Right, that was an imam. Why was... Oh, I think I sent him from somewhere else, didn't I? From another region. Yep, they had to pull him back. He's got a good army, I think. Not horse archers. There's a chance we can kill him again. He's only got 33 men this time. You've got mostly trash. A couple good units in there. That one. That one. Those are just very depleted. That's like their peasant or town militia unit there.
We shall not leave any of the infidels alive.
None of them.
All.
Not even one. And remember, we are still trying to grow the channel. We are always trying to grow the channel. But only you can make it grow. Only you. Oh, it's my first battle with the Kwarezmian nobles. Cool. I see no reason to sit down there. In fact, this is probably the way that they would come up, isn't it? Unlike some mods where they can just literally run or walk up side of the mountain. The rest of you sitting over here, not down there, up here. Who have I missed? Nope, you should have been included. Yeah, Turkmen, that Turkmen. He must have been a mercenary one.
The enemy show their cowardice. They bring in reinforcements.
Yeah, but they're a long way away. I mean a long way. You've just got very low range on you. I haven't even taken a look at the Kwarezmian nobles. I don't know if they're the same as my bodyguard unit. They look awesome, don't they? You just stand there. And we bring you over as well. Some of them, I suppose, could be coming over. Why are you getting into melee? Who can we give a good charge to? Ooh, I actually lost one.
Shines on our disgrace. We must turn the wind of battle, or we will taste ashes instead of victory.
You're rather slow moving. You're very slow moving. What up with that? They have a hit, they absolutely crush him. Like so. Oh, he lost 3 men. That's their reinforcements actually. Apologies for the trucks driving past. I know it's very noisy. Only 40 prisoners. You're doing a lot of running around, not much shooting. They're all breaking. Badly. Nah, don't worry about him.
Behold our worthless foe. See how the general turns tail and flees like a whipped dog.
Whip that dog. But no, not really. Too much of that goes on here anyway. He's losing a lot of men. Go on, before they rally. You just don't seem to be able to get away from him. You're really hung up on him. There's still a lot of units out there, isn't there? Oh, if only we had some light cavalry. Of which we don't.
We have cut off the serpent's head. The enemy general is slain.
Finally.
See how these snakes fight without their head.
Probably not very well. Number of prisoners is going to be rapidly increasing.
enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight.
Oh yeah. What's happening to them? They have underperformed in this battle. I know it's their first battle, but they still underperformed. Almost been wiped out. They're already wavering. Oh, my general's down to 8.
Our army is tiring.
Ah, they're fine. Don't worry about them.
Curse the sun that shines on our disgrace.
No cursing.
Turn the wind of battle, or we will taste ashes instead of victory.
Killed 2/3 of them.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Somehow he survived. Up to this point. 800 prisoners. He got up to triple gold chevron. Maybe you'll get some replenishment after the battle.
Our general lies dead.
Ah, blast
May
him.
our warriors' hearts fill with thirst for vengeance and not despair.
Hakan. But we killed another factioneer.
Curse the sun that shines on our disgrace. We must turn the wind of battle, or we
Let's see
will
where all their
taste ashes
troops
instead of
are.
victory.
I mean, I know it says 26% of them, but does it look like there's 26%? It doesn't look like there's 26% to me, unless they're all routing. I mean, that's probably where the majority of their troops are. No, it's just 18% of them. %. That's the majority of them.
The battle appears to be running in our favor. From good tidings such as these, does victory spring forth.
Ah, you run out of ammo.
Victory is well within our grasp.
About
Foe
time.
will surely see this and lose heart.
There's another one. He's out of ammo. Take a rest. You take a rest.
Our enemy flees before us like a herd of goats.
Not
Drive them from the
yet.
battle.
Saracen militia. Literally, they're the almost lowest tier unit. And they're not breaking. Lost their entire, well, 2 armies. And they haven't broken. That's commitment.
All praise to Allah. You have left our enemy lost. They run like children. Scour them from
Children
the
in
field.
the night. Oh, it's all over now. Come on. 8 guys out there. Nobody wants to kill them. Make it difficult. Shoot them in the back. Also, don't get so blasted close. Last man. Come on. Oh, nice. Cost me 2/3 of my army though, and a general. He was a brand new general as well. Well, we should still be claiming it. Now that's how a medieval battle should look like. They moved out all those troops, didn't they, from that settlement?
They fight like a cornered snake. Pull back! The sun sets on today's journey. Your mercy. Long live the warriors of Islam! Allah, the most merciful, has delivered us. Victory!
We're only occupying because we want these settlements to grow in time for the Mongol invasion. Oh, we got 4 units of mangonels right there, as if we want to pay 800. Control A, Control D, gets rid of all those.
I live to obey, Sultan. Who or what offends you, mighty Sultan? The sun sets.
Can't we be offended by everything?
As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. We move at first light. Setting a watch here, mighty Sultan. We move, Sultan. Yes.
I'm going to join up with them.
We move, as my Sultan.
Then we'll go after them.
Tomorrow's journey awaits.
None of that affects me.
Salam alaikum.
Who spreads untruths, my son?
No, you didn't get him, but
Mercy is not for those who choose.
try again.
Which infidel must I silence? This one must
Silence, infidel.
Naam. Set watch patrols. We rest here. Nothing will escape.
The Sultan's will. As you will. How may I serve, Sultan? We march. The sun sets on today's journey. We rest here until Sultan. Yalla.
Alright. Building up. Those have been very useful.
Orders.
Very, very useful. And
Orders.
put a fort in.
Inshallah, we shall finish the fort in time. Naam, Sultan.
Let's hope we finish it in time.
We move, Sultan.
You never know.
Orders. As you will.
Alright, you did pick up the title though.
serve
You're going to come over there because that's slightly better.
in new trades.
How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. Merging our armies.
I serve the faith.
Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? Inshallah, we will smite these foes.
Now you're gone.
Long live the warriors of Islam. How may I serve, Sultan? We march.
What is the infidel's name?
Oh, they got a new family member.
I live to obey, Sultan. There is a...
Got him as well.
My eyes are yours. There will be no secrets from the Sultan.
What is the infidel's name? Who or what offends you, mighty Sultan? Nothing will remain of this place, I promise.
Yep, but we got another coming of age all the way up at Kazan. He's just far from anything, isn't he?
Yes. Marching no further. Nothing will escape you here, Sultan.
Nothing. Yeah, I know about him. That would be a good spot for another watchtower.
Rest here.
Suppose he can then gather some troops and go and clear them out, maybe. Get anyone else over here? Nope.
Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. How may I serve, Sultan? Yalla. Infidels to kill, Sultan. Orders. We rest here until dawn.
Right. Arvaz, wasn't it? Where we can get the new general. And Bulgar. Somebody's coming for you. Finally, they're happy. Or happy-ish. There he is.
I live to obey, Sultan.
Man,
There is a target
is he
you have
old
in
or
mind,
what?
yes?
Oh, 55.
Not
Yeah.
opposed you.
He's old. That's why.
Salam alaikum.
Who has rejected Sharia?
I serve your will. Now I must
Almost
rest.
200. There was one I was going for that had 400. Can't remember if I actually got onto it or not.
I serve the faith.
Which infidel must I silence?
All of them. We got merchants guild over here anyway. I don't think I'm going to get anything there. Not until we can deal with the Mongols. Your corruption level's going up though. Man, there's a lot of corruption. Money's going up though. Oh, I didn't even put anything in here around, did I? Look at that. Almost forgot. Looks like a frosted donut. Oh, because it's got the Caspian Sea right in the middle. Yeah. It'd be better if we did it around the Black Sea. It's more round. It is a nice colour though, isn't it? Turquoise? I guess that's the closest colour it comes to. It is going to expand as well. There's only, as far as I can tell, 2 more settlements that Seljuks have, and I've been killing off their leaders basically every turn. He's going to come down. Their leader isn't there. They don't even have a faction there. Although he might be over at Toledo, where the... Or he might be on his way to Toledo, where the Crusaders Jihad is going. They still have not said anything about jihads or crusades for Medieval 3, have they? I think they're very reluctant to say anything about that at all. What are we up to now? 34 regions. Yeah, there's a Kiev and Rus army right behind him for no apparent reason. Because Kiev is only at war with Novgorod, so why are they sending that army over here? Don't know. It is. Jihads can last a very long time in this. There is a time limit for joining them, I think. Something like 10 or 20 turns. You always have an advantage as a Muslim faction. I'm sure they'll be in as well, but I just don't think they're going to emphasise it until it actually releases. I mean, they also said they're not implementing the Papal States at day 1 because they can't figure out how to do it, which is completely stupid because we had the Papal States since Medieval 1 and Medieval 2. But again, I don't think they want to touch on it. He's really good, but 51. I'm going to turn him down. Oh, the Fatimid ruler. He was also on the jihad as well. A magnificent minaret. The rulers of Seville have completed a masterpiece of architecture, an enormously tall minaret, which is rumoured to be the tallest building on earth. The building is a composite of numerous cultures, including some Roman ruins. The tower is served by many ramps, which are wide enough for the muezzin to ride his horse to the top of when going to call the adhan. It is an outstanding example of the Gothic and Baroque architectural styles. I wonder if it's still there. It doesn't even say what it was called. I'm sure it had a special name though. Yeah, I'm concerned about you. Right, there's Sarkel. Can we pass that over to anyone? Apparently not. Can't pass the guard dog over. Yeah, Drill Master is useful, but he's 74 anyway, so. And it increases the movement range. So that's good.
As my Sultan orders,
And I want them down here.
we move at first light.
Yeah, they did with Pharaoh, but we've had that in Total War forever, haven't we? It's like dynamic weather and lighting. You can see it on any Medieval 2 video going back to 2006. But that's Creative Assembly. Hey guys, forget what you had 20 years ago. Concentrate on what we're telling you you're going to have in 2 years' time. And we'll market it as something new. They even did it with things like trade roads and family trees as well. Like, hey, look, new feature. Huh? Only if you haven't paid attention to Total War in the last 6 months, yeah. Yeah, forgot or removed. I'm still annoyed because Shogun 2 and Fall of Samurai, that had advanced the game so much. I mean, we had naval shore bombardments, we had massive tech tree, telegraph lines, railway lines, torpedoes, ironclads, and everyone thought, wow, the technology is just advancing so much. And then it goes backwards from Fall of the Samurai. It's like, hey guys, let's remove stuff. Yeah. Forget how advanced we can make the game, you know. I mean, Shogun 2 and Fall of the Samurai, a good mix of melee and range combat. You know, as powerful as the artillery was in that, and the gunpowder, you could still get into melee with the enemy armies. But people still try to defend Creative Assembly by saying, oh, it's the game engine that can't support 2 types of warfare. Well, that was stupid for Portugal. Because they're down to 1 settlement. Now they're going to get wiped out, even though there's a jihad over there.
It's 1 p.m. to 1 p.m. Or at least you have it's on. Yeah, or you can.
I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sounds like my neighbours are back as well, doing their illegal construction. We've had so much bad rain that the entire month, they haven't been able to do any of their illegal construction. Now they seem to be back. Yeah. I've said it before, CA have not announced any new features for Medieval 3. Whenever they've announced a new game in the past, the first thing they do is say, hey, we've got 3 brand new features, or 4 or 5. So far, they have not announced one new feature for Medieval 3. Not one that we didn't have from Shogun 1 all the way up through Warhammer. It's just nothing. So I think it just will be a rehash of what they've done in the past, and you know, it's just like a new coat of paint. Yeah, everyone's been asking for naval combat for Medieval 2 since Medieval 2 came out, and just recently CAO said, no, we'd like to have naval combat in Med 3, but it's not going to be in, at least not on day 1. That's ridiculous. Because they still haven't given a release date. My estimation is sometime in 2028. So that's going to be at least 22 years since Med 2. And they still refuse to put in naval combat. No. That's my neighbours doing illegal construction. And it'll go on from like 6 in the morning till 6 p.m. Now, there's a lot of illegal construction where I live, unfortunately, and all the government employees are corrupt, so they don't stop it. That's why we don't have any parks or watersheds or forest reserves anymore. We just have to listen to it all the time. Yeah, I mean, that's what they said. We'd like to have naval combat on day 1. And I said, yeah, so would we, the players. I mean, it's pathetic. They've said that they've started Medieval 3 a couple of times and then abandoned it over the years because they couldn't do what they wanted to do with it. And they've got more technology than ever before. They've got more money than ever before. They've got more staff than ever before. They've got more research than ever before. They've got stronger hardware than ever before. So why couldn't you do it? Oh no. This is actually very rare this early in the campaign. Somebody didn't marry her. That's not good. Not good at all. Well, come on down. It's always about what they can't put in or won't put in. That's pathetic.
Yes.
Right. We need you coming for this one.
What is the
They've spawned in a new general.
What offends you, mighty Sultan?
Ah, he actually failed that time.
Sets on this one. I live to obey, Sultan.
Their leader is in there, but I've been destroying his buildings. And he hasn't been repairing them, which is unusual because the AI normally repairs their buildings.
My eyes are yours.
Well, we can't see any of them out here.
Our enemies will suffer. Yes.
We've now got some extra generals coming.
Infidels will fear. Naam. Marching no further. Nothing will escape you here.
Keep marching.
Set watch patrols. We rest here.
I don't think they're strong enough to take this settlement anyway. Long time before we get anyone. They proved very good in the battles where they're in. These have underperformed. And my Afghan javelin men have awesome range. I mean, if you compare Krief Assembly prior to Med 2's launch with the size of their building, the number of employees, the technical skill of the employees, because if you look on their website now you can see what kinds of degrees you need. I'd estimate that as far as education goes, their current employees have more education than the ones who did Med 2. And again, CPUs are more powerful now, GPUs, storage. It's like, why can't you do more when you have so much more? Why is it you can do barely what you had 20 years ago just with a new coat of paint? Just typing away. Yep, that's the kind of price range. £60 would be somewhere around about $72, I think. I think they're going to try that with both Warhammer 40k, which I think will come out before Med 3. I think they're going to push it as the baseline price. Maybe a 10% discount with a pre-order. And maybe some minor character do you get as a bonus, which they'll make free 6 months after release. But that's my anticipation for it. Sultan. I need some more generals out here though. Well, we just got 2, didn't we? Bulgar and Arvaz. Arvaz is the nearest one. And they're now a lot happier. Also got an extra assassin, didn't they? Yeah. It would not surprise me if they had special edition 120 to 150. It would not. Alright. You join up and we'll go off and try to kill them.
Your enemies shall fall.
there's some more up there.
A crushing victory, my
What is the infidel's name?
Isn't there?
As
Are
the
they still
Sultan
up there?
wills.
There they are.
Like the wind, I will leave no trace.
No, I think there's some over there. You'll be able to get a new general soon. That's what happened with Total War Pharaoh. I wasn't excited by its announcement. And at the time I said, you know what, I've just got too many Total Wars. Too many Total War games. I have not finished a campaign as every faction in every Total War, which is what I used to be able to do. I said, yeah, if I buy it, I just won't be playing it that much, if at all. So I passed on it, just like most of the Total War fan base. They passed on it. It really wasn't exciting. Wasn't an exciting announcement. You can make 93 over there. Anything else? There used to be some gold mines there.
Today's journey ends.
I think it's a mine. 194 right there. Have another go at taking him.
Who spreads untruths, my Sultan?
Alright, well,
Mercy is not for those.
I
then
will
you
obey,
have a go at him.
Sultan.
I need to rank up some
What offends you?
assassins for when the Mongols come.
From the Sultan.
I like using assassins against them.
Shubedak.
Come on up here.
Set watch patrols. We rest here.
Suppose we can even get some low tier units over here. I think with the popularity of Warhammer 40k, they're going to be able to price it high, and people will pay. I think they will. Yeah, because the base price used to be $30. Yeah, we've seen too many failures, starting with... Well, I can forgive them, kind of, for Empire Total War. It was a completely new engine and a completely new time period. It wasn't a great release, and the game really, even though it had 6 major patches, it really still needed work on it. The mobile version of Empire Total War is better than the PC version. And the same for Napoleon. They actually put more content into the mobile versions and unlocked some features. So that's a bit annoying. Honestly, I was expecting a Med 2 remaster before Med 3, because I figured that would be an easy cash cow for them, because Creative Assembly doesn't do any of the work on the remaster. But Rome 2's release, that was absolutely atrocious. 17 major patches to get it semi-decent. And that was massively hyped up by big Total War channels, none of which have ever apologised. Not one of them, and I think they should have. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I'm sure that we won't get Med 2, Med 3 and Warhammer in the same year, because they don't want to dilute the fan base. They want to get as many people playing it as possible. But I've also said there's still a lot of Warhammer 3 DLC that they're likely to pump out. In fact, we're getting new DLC next month, aren't we, for Warhammer 3? So that'll be coming in September. And I expect there'll be even more. Possibly just before Christmas or in January. That's my prediction. Which, again, they don't want to take that money away from Warhammer 40k. So I'm actually pushing back my prediction for Warhammer 40k to middle of next year now. I was going to predict it around about Easter, of 2027. It does look like it's much further in development than Med 3 at this point. Let's get those trained. And any good cavalry from up here, if available. That's what's been winning most of my battles, the cavalry. Although those are pretty decent.
Orders.
Right. I don't think I can retrain much there anyway. Let's just merge those. You'll have to go back.
Orders.
And so will you.
Sultan. Remove Sultan.
Get in there.
How may I serve, Sultan?
And get in there.
Sultan. Orders. Separating the men, mighty. Separating the men, mighty.
Room for 3.
How may I serve, Sultan?
That was convenient. I don't think I did any multiplayer on Rome 2. I don't normally do it. Normally I do it as a favour to people, just so they can get Steam achievements on various games. It's like if they want to win a battle to get a Steam achievement or something, I'll go and play them. And I won't let them win, but I won't put too much effort into trying to beat them, just so they can get it. Yeah, that when they announced Warhammer 40k, I was thinking around about Easter, but now definitely pushing it back to at least the middle of next year, because I still expect more Warhammer 3 DLCs to come out. Yeah, that's the thing. Normally, it's about 6 months before release is when, well, normally when they announce a new game, it comes out about 6 to 8 months after the announcement, but these announcements for Warhammer 40k and Med 3 have gone on a lot longer than that already. But around about 3 to 4 months before it comes out is when the YouTubers start getting early access builds, so they can start promoting it as well. And yeah, with the amount of DLC that they can still pump out for Warhammer 3, yeah, not until the middle of next year at the earliest now. And then again, CA and Sega never put out games around about big holidays in the UK or the USA. So summertime, when everyone's on vacation, might be good for them. I mean, they don't do it around the 4th of July, they don't do it Labor Day, Veterans Day, Memorial Day, Christmas, or Christmas, New Year's, or Easter. Not normally. Yeah, I think they were pretty much forced into delaying that, or realised that if they did release it, it would come out in a really bad state. I bet that DEI campaign, which factions were you and your friend playing? Yeah, I think there's a lot of pressure on them from Sega Japan to get their act together. What to build there? Oh, health bonus, that will get you growing faster. That's my capital, but only because it has a port. There's a lot of heretics over there. We don't get any units from our government buildings, unlike some factions. Have a road. Have another road. Oh yeah, I got that new general up there, didn't I? Hold on, I forgot about him.
Yes.
Yeah. Put a watchtower in that corner.
Here.
Completely forgot about him.
Sultan. As you will.
Yeah, you'll have room for those.
We move, Sultan.
Suppose we can give him some artillery. I haven't seen the artillery mentioned for Med 3 yet. They haven't shown too many units to begin with. They just showed the roster, didn't they, for Castile or Aragon? I don't think they showed any artillery. And we all know that sieges really lets, well, CA lets down sieges, don't they?
What is the infidel's name?
They got a family member there, and new faction heir, plus him. But we're closing on them.
As you will. Splitting the
Oh, there's a rebel ship there.
Separating the men, mighty. Separating the men, mighty Sultan.
I definitely think they're going to give us a demo where you can play as just one faction for like 20 turns or something. And it'll be very scripted as well. Oh, you're a soccer fan. Wow. That's unusual. You don't meet too many people who are fans of soccer. I do like Armenia. I'm going to be playing as Armenia in the 77 BC mod for Rome Remastered. That's going to be the next campaign in that one. I do like Armenia, but across all the Total War games and mods, soccer is not a fan favourite. It really isn't. Possibly because it's stuck way up there in the top right corner of the map. Yeah, it's safe to wait 3 to 4 years. Somebody was pointing out that some of the buildings in their demo for Med 3 actually look like the buildings in Napoleon Total War. They were doing comparison screenshots, and they really did look very similar. There's supposed to be a closed beta. I don't know if you signed up for it or not. It was advertised on their social media. And it's supposed to start at the end of this year, but they haven't said anything else about it. Right, he's showing up at Sarkel. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they got wiped out. Yeah, those two just went to war and killed each other. Look at that little rebel fleet. It's probably going to go up there and block the Strait of Hormuz for some reason. And we got another heretic.
I serve the faith.
Ah, good. You got him.
Who has rejected Sharia?
Even with a good road network, it's taking a long time to get down here, isn't it?
There is a target you had in mind, yes? One less
Yes.
infidel
Oh,
will see
they've
the
spawned in some more rebels.
Kill Sultan. Inshallah, none of them shall escape battle!
Clear defeat.
I will wreak great vengeance on you for that, infidel!
Alright, calm down. Calm down. We'll go off and kill them next time. Let's see. I wonder if they're the ones who came from over there. See? There are some more out here.
Who or what?
Blast them. I think there was also supposed to be a beta for Med 3,
From the Sultan.
but we haven't said anything about it.
What offends you, mighty Sultan? One less infidel will see the dawn.
That's with good road network as well, although this is kind of a remote part. I mean, movement in Europe is a lot better though. I am hopeful, well I'd kind of like to see it in Med 3, better voice acting, especially for Latin. Because a lot of people in Europe spoke Latin, didn't they, at the court? Because it's supposed to go from 1170 AD to 1470 AD. So that would be a cool feature. Better voice lines. Not sure why I have a spy there. I don't remember having him in there. Unless he was in with the army. That's where we got the new general anyway. You know what? You've got extra units.
How may I serve, Sultan?
Come on down.
Order, we march.
That's the new one.
Tomorrow, mighty Sultan. What is the Sultan's will?
Let's join forces and keep an eye on him.
As my Sultan
Still not sure what he's doing over here.
now,
But I'm putting in a fort there to block him.
we'll defend this place with our lives, Sultan. How may
Let's
I
hope
serve,
we don't have to.
Sultan? How may I serve, Sultan? Orders, as you will. Sultan, we march. Orders, Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? We move, Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. Galar. How may I serve, Sultan? We move, Sultan. Orders. Galar.
Allah to you too.
How may I serve, Sultan? We march. We rest here until dawn.
Have an imam.
Our enemies will suffer.
Also, have a fort.
Our grip here tightens, mighty
Ah, grip. What are you gripping?
How may I serve, Sultan? As you will.
See if he can assassinate him yet.
Sultan.
Oh, they got another new general. Who we killed. Oh, very good at killing their generals.
Infidel's name.
That's 2 in a row. But their factioneer has gone off somewhere. There he is, isn't he? He's come up here. For some stupid reason.
No mercy for these infidels. Such is the fate of all infidels who face
I would like to kill him, but normally I've been using my cavalry to kill them.
swiftly. A crushing victory, my Sultan.
Can we talk to the English yet? They're still holding on. No, the Scots are sieging them down. Alright, let's go into Iberia then.
As you will, Sultan. Resting here, mighty Sultan.
Alright. Oh, I got another assassin.
I live to obey. Sultan.
You try to kill him.
There is a target you had in mind, yes? What is the infidel's name?
I've done a number of Armenian campaigns on the channel. There wouldn't have to be too many voice actors for Medieval 3 because, again, in 1170 most of Europe was speaking, well, a large part of Western Europe was still speaking Latin at court anyway. And then Arabic for a large part of the map as well. I mean, Persian out here in this area. And of course English. But outside of that, I mean, for Iberia, I'm not sure. I mean, the Moorish areas, that'd be Arabic anyway, wouldn't it? But how different was Portuguese then from Spanish? And how different were they from today's Portuguese and Spanish?
Yes.
Oh, we can't quite put it there because resource.
Yalla. Marching no further. Nothing will escape you
Alright.
here, Sultan.
Grab those
Sultan,
and go off and kill him.
Inshallah, none of them shall escape us.
Yellow Booga! Oh, we can now get a crucial general there. Where are you? Yellow Booga! That's a cool name. I like that. And you have 46.
This I cannot do, Sultan.
Oh, you can do it. Pass that one over.
Our enemies will suffer. Orders. Let the
That's for when the Mongols show up.
be slaughtered. Sultan. Infidels to kill, Sultan.
Then go and join up with them. I suppose I really should give that one to you. What other languages should we have in Medieval 3? Persian, Arabic, Latin, something for Iberia, although I guess parts of that were still speaking Latin. I mean, those would cover a large part of the map, wouldn't they? They have, they're pretty much scripted to go after Bruges. They will often ignore the rest of the British Isles just to come over here. See, they've already taken, I think it's Bruges, isn't it? And it's now their capital. If you were watching the channel like 10 days ago, you would have seen me conquer the whole map as Scotland. I'm not sure how many turns it took me. I want to say 280 turns to conquer it, but I got all 199 regions. But yeah, they're pretty much scripted to go over to the continent, and they always head for Bruges. Sometimes I see them even taking Antwerp and Groningen, but they are going hard for the English over here. That's why I was trying to get map info from them. I got map info from the Scots, but I kind of want the map info from the English, but couldn't get it. That was a fun campaign of Scotland. They have a lot of pike units, 4 different pike units, so they did well defending against enemy cavalry, along with their unit who can put in stakes. but they were just weak everywhere else. Now, we'll try to kill them. Now, both of them use their movement points. Wrong one. So they shouldn't be able to withdraw any more.
Even if they do not deserve it.
Oh, he's got a couple of extra units anyway.
Yes, Sultan.
Have a chance of killing off 2 more. See, they're down to 2 settlements, but they're spawning in a lot of generals, aren't they? I expect it, again, it will be everything for English, but that was a hope that I had for Medieval 3, because, again, why not? Why can't they improve on Medieval 2? And it would add some flavour to them. Plus you could also use it to learn Latin. I think they might have something like where the characters are speaking but the subtitles are in their native language. That might be pretty cool. I mean, didn't they have Chinese localization for 3 Kingdoms? I think. Standard Chinese and Mandarin, I think, didn't they? And if they can do it for that, you know, why can't they? Again. He's actually within range. These 2 can do Shiltron. I should also warn you, roosters. They don't belong to me. They let them run wild here in the Philippines. They belong to a neighbour. And right now, they're right outside the window. Nothing I can do about them. Very annoying. It's annoying trying to record when you've got roosters screeching. Again, because we've had bad weather the whole month, they have not been out. They've been hiding, but today is the first clear day we've had since the end of July. And it's also another national holiday here. They have a lot of national holidays. There's also another national holiday in 10 days. They do not spend too much time in the office or at school. Those are some very accurate shots, aren't they? Right, just hold up there. Get ready to turn this off. If he comes in. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen him being that accurate. Kind of want to leave it. Alright, now all of you can jump on him. They're all on flaming arrows now. And there goes the neighbour's dogs barking. Ah, the joys. Joys of living in a noisy place. Oop, he's trying to get away, isn't he?
The enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight.
Stop moving around. There are not many channels that put up EB2. Very few. Not sure why. Awesome mod. Just not sure why.
Flees before us like a herd of goats. Drive them from the
Oh no, no. Don't you dare.
Victory is ours. A victory both righteous and well deserved. It cannot be said otherwise.
EB1 was one of the most popular for Rome 1 and had a lot of downloads, and when they announced it for Med 2 I thought it was going to be one of the top mods as well, but I very rarely see anyone talk about it, and I've only seen I think 2 channels that actually cover it kind of regularly. It's going to be one of those noisy days here. We also have illegal mechanic shops here in the neighbourhood. You can do anything illegal in here in the Philippines if you're inclined. Seriously, if I wanted to be a criminal, this is the place for me, but I don't want to. I love Rome Remastered. A lot of people gave it a lot of hate, but I loved it. I've got, I think, over 3,000 hours in it. I'll have to go and check and make a list of my most played games, but I love it. I knew what I was getting into when I bought it. They also gave a free copy of Rome 1, Barbarian Invasion and Alexander if you bought it, and I also got a discount because I already owned Rome 1. I think I got Rome Remastered for like $8, brand new. I think EB2 should have more viewers and players, even though we have Rome 2 and Rome Remastered. It just feels a lot different from those games. Oh, you can look through the plant there. I just don't know why it doesn't have as many. Let's see if they'll come forward as well. I suspect they will because they got horse archers. And I'm going to sacrifice you. They've got extremely long range, but they're rather expensive. Yeah, EB2 is kind of unique because there are not many Med 2 mods that cover that period. The only other mod I can think of is, oh, what's its name? Di Bello Mundi. It's a Med 2 mod for the Roman period. But there are not many Med 2 mods that cover the ancient period, are there? He's actually charging forward. He's a factionaire, isn't he? Targe. Oh, can you hear how noisy it is here? Can you hear? Jump on him. You'd better stop. I have a love-hate relationship with mangonels. That one broke. Maybe he had some fear on him. Although he couldn't really build up any fear because he's a brand new factionaire. Incredibly noisy. That mangonel fire can go anywhere, can't it? It's like, it's a lottery when you fire a mangonel. Will it hit the enemy? Will it hit you? Will it kill your general? Will one shot go over there and one shot go over here? You never know.
Praise be to Allah!
The enemy's general lies dead.
Good.
Now these men can sense their praise to Allah. You have left our enemy lost. They run like children.
Children
Scour
in the
them
night.
from the field.
Still like to kill them all off if I can. I mean, they're going to be wiped out. Are they outrunning you? Oh, you kind of right on top of them. And you are gaining on them. Well, he got him. He got him. You can stop. And you.
Great victories are like sweet nectar.
Yeah, if they land right,
Let us drink
they will
of the most rare and
wipe out a
glorious
lot of the enemy units and rout them as well. If they land right. But if they go wrong, oof. That's why quite often I'll sacrifice them by putting them in front of my line so I don't get any friendly fire. Yep, completely useless against walls. But in siege defense, if you can position them right, then yes. If you're expecting the enemy to get through the gate or something. Alright, let's see how quickly they respawn.
We show the enemy no mercy, Sultan. Infidels to kill, Sultan. Yes, Sultan. Your enemies shall fall swiftly. Resting here.
Because we killed the one in there. We just killed two there. Leaving him the only one in his family. At the moment. As far as I can tell. Then you'll be coming out, besieging him. You've taken some casualties, haven't you? Got a lot of artillery over in this one as well.
How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. Orders. How may I serve, Sultan? As you will. Orders.
That's actually a
Galah.
semi-decent force.
Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan.
Let's have them coming over.
Separating the men. We shall end this day in. How may I serve, Sultan? We march.
We'll be able to get general there. 13 turns. Don't think we'll need anyone else from there. At least as far as I know, that's it. Only 2 settlements. I'm still surprised the Fatimids captured that. Honestly, I didn't think they had it.
Inshallah, I shall continue in the morning.
Apparently there aren't going to be any characters in Med 3. No priests, no assassins, no merchants. Not quite sure about princesses though. No diplomats. I love getting the man of the hour. That's an awesome feature. I think they're probably going to remove that for Med 3. I don't think we'll be able to get it. He's kind of old, but we already had one who was past childbearing, so... And he's shown up right when we need him. That's awesome.
I serve your will. Very good.
Very
Paving
good.
the way for new trade.
And let's see how many they've spawned in. None there.
I live to obey, Sultan. Who or what offends you,
I doubt we could get him. And you're going to have him under siege with a decent army.
We will smite this foe, Sultan.
Smiting is what we will do.
What is the infidel's name? Like the wind, I will leave no trace.
Yep, there's another one.
As the Sultan wills. I live to obey, Sultan.
And we got him.
Shubadak. There shall be no mercy for the infidels. Such is the fate of all infidels who face me. Yes, Sultan, your enemies shall fall. Infidels to kill, Sultan.
Any mugs?
Sultan.
Nope.
Yes. By your will. Combining our forces.
What is the
Go and join up with him.
watching?
My eyes are yours. As you will.
Yeah, Parliaments have all that. Kiev and Russ, why on earth are you down here?
Naam, Sultan. Of course, Sultan.
You better not be planning anything stupid.
Orders. How may I serve, Sultan?
Seriously, just don't.
Orders. Or as you will.
I expect they will. I expect they're going to attack.
Orders.
But we could be wrong.
We march. Forming up together, Sultan.
And you...
I live to
Oh,
obey, Sultan.
you were supposed to be coming down there.
Who or what offends you, mighty Sultan?
And you stopped.
One less infidel will see the dawn. Salam alaikum.
Who spreads untruths, my Sultan? This one.
What is the infidel's name? As the Sultan wills.
I serve your will.
Any more resources? Decent ones?
Now I must rest, Sultan.
Go and rest. Have a nice rest.
Shubadak. Naam.
I live to obey, Sultan. Like the wind, I will leave no trace. What is the infidel's name?
Ah, you got a heretic as well. Yeah, you very rarely get any small battles, do you? In newer titles.
You had in mind, yes? Who or
Oh,
what offends you, mighty
76%.
Sultan?
You didn't make it.
Should not have opposed you.
Blast them.
Our enemies will
But
suffer.
we got the new general there. Or new family member. They are replenishing up. Now go out and kill some rebels. Rebel scum.
Sultan. Orders. Yalla, how may I serve, Sultan? Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan. How may I serve? We march. Purging our armies.
to bedeck.
How may I serve, Sultan?
Hmm.
There shall be
Gotta
no
make sure we
mercy
get
to
him.
these infidels. Set watch patrols. We rest here.
Sultan. We move, Sultan. Orders. Joining the ranks. We shall end this day in triumph.
Got to make sure we get him.
How may I serve, Sultan? We march. Orders. Sultan. We move, Sultan. The sun sets on today's journey.
Na'am. Seeking an audience, mighty Sultan.
Is there something I can do for you, noble lord?
Generous. Will give me some extra money.
I am afraid I must deny you today. Almost, but not quite acceptable. We cannot quite accept this. I am afraid I must
Good enough.
deny you today. Glad to agree on this.
I hated the 3K when it first released. We had to wait 6 months for the historical mode. Yeah, your lord, or well, faction leader, they could literally wipe out half the enemy army. I hate that. That's why I only play the historical mode. I'm still surprised that they abandoned it. That shocked everyone. But I still don't think they've given a proper reason for it though. Like, I mean, they really pushed hard to get into that Chinese market. And I thought there'd be a lot more DLC. The only problem I have with Total War 3 Kingdoms is it's actually too easy. I literally don't do any fighting in it. I just get into really big alliances and my alliance partners do all my fighting for me. It was very boring.
It would seem you are very
I've never had one like that. There's a lot of Fadamids. What? Oh, that's Fadamids. I was reading that as him. Well, why is he on Crusade? Oh, Jihad. Almoravid's been taking territory, haven't they?
Resting here, mighty Sultan.
Thought I would have the guild headquarters by now, but I don't. That gives us a racing track, but we don't really need it. Oh, yeah, we're getting him in there. Probably a lot of corruption up there. Blasted heretic.
I serve the
Oh, I was plagued with those in my Scottish campaign. Literally hundreds of them. Because I was excommunicated most of the time. You're not growing. This is a bit surprising. I don't think I'm going to wipe them out today because I'm going to be stopping in a little bit. That's what they said. Biggest. They didn't define what biggest was, but they said it was the biggest one on release. They said they had very good sales in China. Don't know about that. But they put a lot of effort into getting into the Chinese market. Most of the DLC for Three Kingdoms was good to average. There was one or two that was below par. But then that literally shocked everyone when they came out and said, nope, we've just stopped, you know. There's not going to be any more. That just didn't make any sense. They make some really stupid decisions. I think this is 2 turns per year. I think. I know there's a sub mod for a 4 turn per year, I think, and probably some for like 8 or 12. But I think it's 2. But staying still, the family members, they often live into their 80s, which is probably amongst the highest. I never really pay attention too much to it. How many turns have we done now? 87 turns. We'll see, because I think it only has like winter and spring, summer, autumn all combined. We'll look. Well, might get one more big battle. Let's see. Right, he was just spying, wasn't he? Honestly, I thought they were going to expand it a lot more as well. They kind of went south towards like Vietnam, didn't they? With the that kind of like jungle one, something the Furious Wild. Yeah, had like tiger men in it, and I thought they were going to expand it. Really, I definitely thought Korea would be in it. But they didn't. So they've got another general. What a surprise. We just have to wear them down because we got more armies coming.
The infidels do not deserve life.
Because we'll have their
Take it from them.
got their faction leader bottled up now. There are a number of good Medieval 2 mods that cover China and Korea as well. I had one on my channel. Not surprisingly, it was called Three Kingdoms. And that came out long before Total War Three Kingdoms came out. And it's a very good mod.
Would be more worthy of your swords.
You're going to have to do a lot of killing. You're going to have to do a lot of shooting. And you're going to have to do a lot of defending. As much as possible. Shame we've only got 2 cavalry though. There's a good chance I'll lose this general.
Our foe brings more men to the battle.
They're already in range though. Yeah, there's quite a few mods. Some of them are made by Chinese and like Korean modding teams. A few with English translations, but look up the Three Kingdoms mod for Medieval 2. It is a really awesome mod. And it came out like 10 years before Creative Assembly released theirs. They're going to get a lot of kills on me. I think they must be getting shot by heavy archers which have extreme range. Gulam cavalry for my faction is very expensive.
Fortune smiles on our foes for the moment.
Really?
We can seduce fortune back to our side.
No seduction. Oh yeah, that had an update very recently. I think I installed it, but literally in the last 6 months or a year, that had a big update on it. That's a beautiful looking mod. Needed a lot of work on that. I need to go and check. I could spend days on ModDB and Total War Center looking at mods and thinking, do I have enough hard drive space to install them? Because those mods now that are coming out for like Medieval 2 and Rome 1 and Rome Remastered are very big in size. I mean, most mods like 10-15 years ago were like 1 to 3 gigabytes, and that was considered, you know, pretty big then. But now they're coming out, they're like 15-20 gigabytes uncompressed, or compressed I should say. I've got one for Rome Remastered, and that's already 47 gigabytes just for the mod, and its next version is probably going to be up around 71 gigabytes. Very big. Yep, that's that new general. I'm pretty sure it was an update on Blue Lotus, because I saw somebody playing it and I said, I haven't seen this mod in years. I'm trying to remember the channel. It's a channel, Total War channel that previews mods. I think it's called Other Realms Productions, and they always make trailers for the mods. And I'm sure it was on that. Back when Rome 1 came out, I didn't have the internet. It was actually after Med 2 that came out that I had internet for the first time. Sometime between its release and the expansions. So there were a number of mods for Rome 1 that I completely missed anyway. Yeah, we've lost a good percentage, but again, there's other armies coming down. That was before that Rex patch came out as well, so it might even get updated even more. Yeah. Should I try to save him? Because he's about to get charged, isn't he? Try to get out of there.
We have cut off the serpent's head.
Yep, we got one of
My
them.
general is slain. Let's see how these snakes fight without their head.
Probably not very well. He's running. He's also getting shot, but he's running. Actually routed a number of units, probably with our artillery. He's still getting shot. They might rally. They have rallied. But we've got them on the run at the moment. At least some of them.
Curse the sun that shines on our disgrace. We must turn the wind of battle, or we will taste ashes instead of victory.
There's a fair amount. More golems. Large units. He's going to run straight into him and get killed. Push through, push through. Push through, General.
Allah have mercy. We have lost half of our men.
Well, they got through to the artillery. He is still running them down though.
Curse the sun that shines on our disgrace.
Alright, apart from
Or we will taste ashes instead of
him, it's
victory.
all over. They are coming hard for him. Let's see if we'll survive. Says we got 52%.
We have gained only blood and shame from this battle. Our accursed enemy rejoices amongst the blood of our fallen.
Let's see. I'll have to go and look at installing that Blue Lotus and the other Med 2 one for China and Korea. Actually, the Med 2 mod that covers China and Korea, that has, I think, 3 campaigns in it, different starting dates. And it's got all the main characters that you see in Total War 3K as well. Sometimes I try to save them, other times it's, we'll come back and kill them again. I'll look into downloading those. Maybe just do some preview videos. Because it was very popular on my channel, and that was about 3 years ago.
Yes, you know we are.
I will see you dead yet.
That's okay.
We should have shown strength and attacked them, Sultan.
Alright, Kiev. Is Kiev going to attack me? Where do they come in the end screen? Hungary, Castile, Lithuania, no, Norway, there's Kiev. They didn't attack. Scotland is allied to France. England and Scotland have a truce. Shame on them.
From the shadows shall be watching. Infidels to kill, Sultan.
Go and kill them then.
Inshallah, none of them shall escape. Naam, Sultan. We move, Sultan. We rest here until...
You ever going to get to him?
What is the infidel's name? There is a target you had in mind, yes?
There's a target on your back.
From the Sultan.
Salam alaikum. Who has rejected Sharia? The apostate must die.
I live to obey, Sultan. Who or what offends you, mighty Sultan? What is the infidel's name? is a target you had in mind, yes?
How may I serve, Sultan? We must.
I live to obey, Sultan.
Our enemies will suffer.
Oh, they replaced the general there. He's got one chivalry. Fair enough.
Sultan.
As my Sultan will. Yes. What is the Sultan's will? Na'am. I will bring our forces together.
We'll get to him.
Is the infidel's name?
And those woods.
I will leave no trace.
Yeah, just sitting there, aren't they? Not doing anything.
How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. Sultan, remove Sultan.
As my Sultan wills.
That's just weird.
Of course, Sultan. We shall fortify against the Na'am. As my Sultan.
You go and fortify.
We move at first light. Setting a watch here, mighty Sultan.
How may I serve, Sultan? Yalla. Continuing tomorrow, mighty Sultan. Sultan, we march. Forming up together, Sultan. Yalla.
Keep forming up.
We rest here until
Alright, how's your loyalty? Good. Good. That's my leader, anyway. So, you take this army, minus those two. You go and help her over there.
No mercy for these infidels. Sieging the walls, mighty Sultan. As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. I will bring our
Oh,
forces
good.
together.
5 cavalry.
We will engage.
I live to obey, Sultan.
Our enemies will suffer. By your will. Resting here.
What is the infidel's name? There is a target you have
Is-
in mind, yes?
Is there not anyone in
As
there?
the Sultan wills.
Alright.
Who or what offends you, mighty Sultan? Nothing will remain of this place, I promise.
Actually, there's one embedded there, isn't there?
I live to obey, Sultan. There is a target you had in mind, yes? Na'am.
Try to prevent them from recruiting.
Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan?
I don't think I can retrain him there. Anyway. We'll come up here and kill him at some point. Oh, got some troublemakers there as well.
Orders?
Orders.
The infidels' army will not survive. Long live the warriors of Islam!
Indeed. That's a separate one. There's the Imjin War mod and one called Three Kingdoms. But the Imjin War one is also very good, and that has had an update in the last 2 years, I believe. In fact, I'll tell you what channel to watch for good mods. I think this is its name. Check out this channel, and they cover a lot of Rome 1 and Med 2 mods. And I know they covered the Blue Lotus and the Imjin War one. It's either the Other Realm Productions or just Other Realm Productions. And it's a really good channel for finding mods Sometimes they don't get released. It's like they might have a work in progress version, but that's why I rely on, because I don't have all the time to go and check out new mods on Total War Center. We got, well, she died, but we got 3 new family members. We lost one at Alamat. Might be able to recruit one. It's a fortress, isn't it? 9 more turns. And we lost him over there. You're not building anything. Good, we've got extra family members. Oh, 2 tragedies. Do we have any princesses? Do we have anyone coming of age? She'll be getting married soon. Died in battle. There, traitor. I still can't find him to kill him. Alright, age 6, 0, 0, 3. Got a good family tree though. See, he's 60 and he never got married. 58 never married, 48 never married. She's ready to get married. Age 1. And those 2 are ready to get married. Oh, you should try out the RTR Imperium Surrector mod for Rome Remastered. That has a good mix of very small factions, medium-sized factions, like 6 to 10 regions, and big factions, like 20 to 40 regions on turn 1. And plenty of rebel settlements for you to expand into. Yeah, that's a good one. And that's getting a new version very soon. Probably be stopping this actually right about now, so I can go off and have my lunch. I'll be back this afternoon. I actually tried to live stream this last night, and we had a power interruption during the middle of the live stream. That happens here a lot. It's very frustrating. Especially for people watching it and it just dies completely. But I have no control over that anyway.
Orders. Remove Sultan.
Am I going to build anything? The Mongols won't even make use of that, I don't think. So we're up to 34 regions still, but we're going to have these 2. They're not going to stop me. We got this army coming and that one, and he's going to be building up. In fact, 4, yeah, we could split those up anyway. Create a couple more armies, and we'll have them. And I think he'll probably just siege down. I think it's 1,800 plus at the moment, but the next version is going to have a lot less. Because a lot of people have complained about that. I have no problem with it, because I did a Seleucid campaign where I got the long victory, and I had about 690 regions before the mod stalled out due to a hard-coded limit, which they've now found a way around. I had no problem with it. For years I've heard so many people say, give us bigger maps, more regions, bigger maps. And then when they make a mod with 1800 regions, because Rome Remastered had many limitations removed, people come out and say, too many regions. And I'm like, you don't have to conquer the whole map. Short victory condition in that mod is only 15 regions. Long victory condition is only like 50 regions. And when you've got 1800 regions, you've got the freedom to go in any direction and grab as many rebel settlements as possible. I think they're cutting it down by about 40%. I think. Oh, it's now raining here. My wife has just gone out. Yeah, it's, and I actually got into a number of arguments with people on the Steam forums whenever they say that, and they're like, we can't conquer the whole map, it's too big. And I'm like, nobody's forcing you to conquer the whole map. First of all, you can edit very easily the victory conditions in Rome Remastered. It takes 5 minutes of watching a YouTube video to figure out how to do that. Secondly, you can start any campaign you want and stop it at any point you want. Third, you don't have to go for the listed victory conditions if you don't want to. And fourth, again, the victory conditions are so easy. 15 regions for a short campaign. So why do you need to worry about the other 1,800 regions on the map? I mean, there are factions that you will never ever encounter. Even in my Seleucid campaign, where I captured 690 regions and had fun doing that, on the minimap, it looked tiny. I know it's hard to believe, having 690 regions and looking tiny, but it did. And it was still most of the map I didn't have any contact with. I didn't complain about it. I had fun in every battle, even when I was losing them. But then again, the same players that say that are the ones who are saying all through Rome 2, hey, the big factions died off and we only ever get to fight the small factions. And then CA actually put out a patch to make the big factions, like the Ptolemies, the Seleucids and the Romans, actually stay big. Because people are saying, hey, we're fighting this no-name faction in the middle of the desert. We want to be fighting really big factions like the Romans and the Egyptians and the Seleucids. And that's what RTR Imperium System does. Of course, those factions are going to be big on turn 1. Starting date, they're supposed to be. But are there lots of factions that only have 1 or 2 regions? Yes. I also did a Spartan campaign in that and won that. And that was tough because there are so many factions in Greece. People really don't know what they want. And when modders give them what they want, they come out and say, no, we don't actually like this. No. It really is. It's ingrained. It's like, give us 50 regions. Give us a mod with give us a mod with 50 factions. There's so many factions to fight. We're having a rough time. It would be better if there was only 10 factions on the map. So, make up your mind. Well, that's where I'm going to be stopping it. I'll be back later today with the Warcraft mod, because I'm making some good progress in that. Almost wiped out the Scourge in that. And even later on, we might do another episode of this. We might. Our treasury is doing well, isn't it? Let's see, 13, 14 and a half. 18,500, and we don't really need to recruit anything at the moment because this is the only faction we're at war with. And we're allied to the Fatimids, although I do still need Jerusalem. But I know they need it for their victory condition. I might see about buying this one or that one from them. And we might end up in a war with the Kievan Rus, and these two would be prime targets. But we're also just waiting to see if the Mongols will show up. So we got a decent family tree, we've built up our settlements quite a bit, got a good treasury, which will evaporate once the Mongols show up. And we don't really need to expand out here too much because it gets us further away from our capital. We'll have to see after we take out the Turks whether we're in another war or whether we just build up and just put armies out here waiting for the Mongols. It'd be my luck to form like 20 stacks out here waiting for the Mongols, and then they show up here or down here, something stupid like that. But we'll be back. Yeah, again, if you don't like the mod, you don't have to install it, and you don't have to play it, but if you're going to install it, get as much enjoyment out of it as possible, because it's completely free, and the modders put a lot of effort into it, you know. For mods like Rome 1, Med 2, it's easy enough to figure out how to edit yourself if there's something in there you don't like, or try to find a submod for it. Alright, thanks a lot for watching. You're the only one who's been in chat today. It gives me something to talk about. Believe me, finding something to talk about for 3 hours is probably the hardest part of live streaming. It actually gets lonely sitting here and just talking to a screen and not realizing that there's anyone on the other end. But alright, thanks for watching, and we'll try to make